Hey everyone, it's Dana here with Love Sola Flowers, and we are doing a tutorial again, but this is the first one back in New Jersey after my trip to California. So I'm doing a tutorial here back at home. I'm excited to be back home. I do miss California and the warehouse, but it is easier with all my supplies here for tutorials. So I was thinking of a couple tutorial ideas, and I thought of one that I thought would be fun that we haven't done at all. We've done things that are similar to it, but not specifically this thing. So we are going to do a fun tutorial tonight. Tonight is the last night for our big Black Friday sale. So I don't know how many of you guys shopped during Black Friday. Are you guys big Black Friday shoppers? Say hi when you come on too, so I can make sure I'm seeing comments. But did COVID change how you shop this year? Because I don't know what stores were doing for Black Friday. I don't know if they were encouraging people to go online or what, but I did not do any shopping today. So, hey Johnny. Hi everyone. So yeah, so my Black Friday was pretty boring. We went for a walk in the park and that's about it, which I like because I usually am a Cyber Monday person anyway, because I don't really love to go in stores even when there isn't COVID. So, hi Patricia. So we are gonna do a fun tutorial tonight. Something I thought that would be good for a lot of you who are into candles. So we'll see that you didn't shop in person. Yeah, so are they doing like, I was thinking probably Black Friday deals would be similar to, I feel like I have glue in my hair. Feel like it was gonna be close to Cyber Monday because they probably would want people to shop online. Hi Tatiana. But yeah, I'm a Cyber Monday gal. Yeah, Melanie, me too. I was looking at things like appliances and stuff because some of my appliances are breaking down. I thought maybe those would be good sales, but I didn't really see anything exciting. So that is the deal. Okay, so we are going to make tonight a candle topper. And I wanted to talk a little bit about it, about what made me think about it, and also if you are candle people who have your candles burnt down, ways to double do something. So a lot of times people need little types of Christmas presents to bring to people's houses or things like that. I know, again, this Christmas might be different for a lot of you, but even if you are doing teachers' gifts and stuff, a lot of people do candles because, you know, candles, they're pretty, they smell nice, everybody can use one in their house, that kind of thing. So I thought, what if you were gonna buy a candle for someone, you can very cheaply decorate it with Sola and, you know, get your name out there for Sola, but not spend a ton of extra money since you might have already been buying a candle for someone. Or if you yourself have Christmas candles and you put them around the house during the whole season, a way to make them part of your decoration, because actually this says it's an advent calendar candle, which I thought was really cool. It smells so good. It's like, it smells like spicy sugar cookie, something like that. But let's just say I wanted this candle in my house, burning for the holidays, but like, it's not so pretty. You know what I mean? Like, candles in general just have either a glass lid or a flat metal lid like this. And I thought, what if we wanted candles around our own house and we wanted to decorate them just to make them look pretty? So that was actually what in my own head thinking, I have all these candles around my house during the holidays because I like it to smell cinnamony and all that kind of stuff. But they're not pretty, they just sit there on the shelf and they don't look like part of my decor. So I thought, what if I decorate it with some Sola, make it Christmassy on the top, and then it's part of my decorations as well. So it's good for your own house for decorations, good for gifts if you're a candle buyer for gifts. But also, this is what I was thinking, guys. So it's kind of like a mason jar thing, but I don't know if you've always looked for mason jars, but sometimes these mason jars are like selling out. I'm not really sure what's happening, but it's very hard to get mason jars right now. But if you have a candle that is almost empty, you can pour boiling hot water in it and actually clean the glass out. So what I thought would be cute is if you cleaned the wax out from the bottom and then like put candies in it, or you could even do like a snow globe scene inside of it, whatever you want to fill it with, and then do the top. So there's a few things you can do with the project that we are doing tonight, okay? Again, lovesolaflowers.com is our website. The hugest sale of the year is going to be done tonight. So hey Brittany, if you have not gotten your sale flowers, do not wake up tomorrow and kick yourself that you were going to do it or you put them in your cart and you forgot to hit enter. Make sure you get them because the sale ends tonight. We had the largest sale on actual solo wood flowers in the United States this year. So up to 80%, and it's not just like 1 or 2 items, 80%. It was lots and lots of things were 80% off, 75% off, 70% off. So it was a crazy big sale. Don't kick yourself. But also the Fifth Avenue and the fillers were on sale as well. So it's a bunch of different things going on the website, but just wanted to make sure you guys knew it is ending tonight. So a few hours left. So make sure you go grab what you need. I think there are still a few 1,000 boxes left. If you were iffy on grabbing that big box, we did have a video showing you what those flowers look like so you could see there was a really good mix. So just want to throw that out there too. Okay, so we have a candle and I took a half ball floral foam. You're gonna wanna use, it's called dry floral foam, not wet, because the wet crumbles and falls apart. The dry is that more like thick styrofoam, okay? So I cut the top of the ball off and made it the size of my top. So I'm just gonna put a ton of glue down, okay? Any other candle collectors there? So I have like, you know, I don't know, I don't know if everyone does this, but do you guys do like the seasonal, do you do candles like seasonally? Like, you know, like in the summer, I'll do like coconut, pineapples, all that kind of smell in the summer and spring and everything. And then in the winter and fall, I like to do all like the pumpkin spices and cinnamons. So I actually rotate my candles. So I thought, what if I just started decorating my candle tops so that it actually, you know, adds to the decor of my house when I have them out, because a lot of you guys have like candles sitting on your side table, but they're not pretty. So I thought, how nice would it be to be pretty? Okay, so we're gonna start covering this. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, and you can like, again, if you have a ton of jars where there's just like that little bit left, you pour boiling hot water in it and you can actually wipe out the old wax and you can fill them with candies and stuff like that and give those out as gifts too. So that's just an idea. So I'm gonna cover this foam with some cheap, it's cheapy looking too, but cheap faux greenery, because what goes on the bottom usually is just kind of fills your space and it doesn't really, you don't really see it very much. So I don't want to spend a whole lot of money with the, you know, greens to cover the actual top part. But I've got Love Sola's preserved and dried greens that we're going to be adding, and again, that's what you're going to see, because we're going to add the base of the faux, but we're going to put all of that preserved and high quality dried on the outside so that that's what your eye is drawn to. And I do have a few fake things like berries and gold sparkly things that I'm going to add in it as well, because this is a Christmas candle that's actually, I feel like I got it out of Big Lots, but it's an Advent and you're supposed to like cross it off and you can count down to Christmas. So I thought that was fun. So what I'm gonna do is take my faux filler that I've got here and I'm just sliding it up to the top and I'm putting it right into my foam. And I want to push that in because I don't want to hang it too far. I'm gonna have a few pieces coming out over to the side, but the majority is going to go sit on the top. And I'm also going to, because it's kind of longer, I am gonna need to just glue some leaves down. So I'm just gonna fill this up. No big deal, nothing special going on. just kind of making it, giving it a little base for my flowers and my pretty fillers, okay? If you are just joining us again, our Black Friday sale does end tonight on Black Friday. So it won't be extended. So if you're wanting to grab it now, because we always have those messages, you know, oh, I forgot to put it in, you know, I forgot to hit enter on my card, or, you know, I was thinking of getting it and then I totally left my mind. So we just wanted to do a tutorial and remind you tonight is the last night of our biggest sale of the year. Some of these items may not ever even be as cheap as they are again. So Let me fill this puppy up. Okay. So I'm just gonna keep going around. I like it wild. If you want it more, you know, precise, you can do that as well. And if you want to put moss, so you have to use less green, you could always use moss as well. Now again, I want it to look like a little vase, you know, sitting on my side table, when really it's a candle. So I thought that would be fun, disguise it a little bit. Because usually the candle tops aren't so exciting here. So I'm just going around. Again, you don't need a big chunk of, I know sometimes people overdo the foam and then it gets really big, but you want to try to make sure you're balanced like with the size of your candle. So if you had a really, really tall candle, you could totally do a bigger ball on top. But since this is a relatively short and stout candle, I didn't want to go so crazy on how high up my flowers will go. Okay, so I've got my base. It looks kind of funny. It looks like a little, I don't know, it looks a little furry. I've got my base down, and I've got some more greens here. Okay, these again are just some faux, like, Christmassy type greens. I'm just gonna trim some pieces and push them on down. I do see some more people popping up. So welcome to our tutorial, the first one with me back here in New Jersey. Happy to be back, but wishing I could be in the warehouse as well. But here I am, back here. And we're coming here on our last day of our big Black Friday sale. We hope you loved our sale. They were so, Love Soul Flowers was so generous with the percents off that they gave. There were a lot of things 80% off. So, and you can see all of our pricing on lovesolaflowers.com. If you are still debating shopping. But if you are a bride who needs a lot of flowers, if you are a business that needs a restock, again, these prices were lower than even wholesale will ever be, some of them. So just letting you know, you're not going to see prices like this until next year, and maybe some of them won't even be this discounted next year. So grab them while you can. All right. Again, I'm not really having any rhyme or reason here. I'm just trying to fill up space. Okay. All right. So far, so good. I'm going to do, I have these big berries, and I'm going to do the rest of my fillers after my flowers, but these are pretty big, and I just want to get them in there without having to maneuver flowers around so much. So I'm going to put these guys in. Again, you guys can use ivy or, you know, extra Christmassy greens. I just figure some of these projects, it's nice to use just some of like the leftover stuff you may have from other projects. That way you're not wasting money. So I usually take greens that maybe there's only a few left of it on a stem or something like that. I always try to figure out ways to keep my costs down, especially if I'm going to sell them. If I'm doing them as gifts, I might not mind so much buying like new stems for these things. But if you're going to sell it, obviously you want to keep your costs down, and you can keep it down by using your base faux fillers to be like the, you know, extras you may have or cheaper. And then when you put those high quality Love Soul fillers on top of it, all you see is the high quality part. You kind of lose the other stuff in it because you see all the pretty real fillers that are going in here. So let me just keep going around here. And I probably could have used moss to cover as well if I wanted to. Okay, so now I'm gonna start adding my flowers. Let me show you what we got going on here. And again, I'm gonna be able to put my hand here and I can unscrew it because you have it on the lid as opposed to like with stems or something like that. So I have some flowers here. And I'm going to, I have my wire stems. So I'm going to use wire stems. I like wire stems because you can bend them and move them around. So I'm going to just get my flowers stemmed here. And I'm going to put those in. And I have a raw, and I have one with the thistle, the closed eclipse. Sorry, this is not this way. Let me move this way. Okay. There we go. More in the screen here. So yeah, so I'm just gonna start adding my flowers. And then I've got more fillers to add afterwards. So again, you're wanting to use, this went all the way through, my hand went in there. Little nubs of wires because obviously you don't have a huge, you know, piece of foam that it's going into. So you're gonna wanna make sure that your wires aren't crazy long. So I've got these, bunch of glue webs here. If you have any questions about our sale or anything else, let us know. All the prices are already marked. You don't have to use a coupon code or anything else like that. If you do have a wholesale account, you should just log out of it because it takes a larger amount to get free shipping with wholesale. So if you log out, you'll get free shipping of $150 or over. So you're not necessarily needing to spend as much as you would with your regular wholesale account. So make sure you log out so you get the best deal on shipping. Did someone just ask a question I must have missed? Oh, poppies. So we do actually have a video on poppies as well. So there's a few different options for poppies, but the lotus and which other one, I forgot which other one was the most popular, but the lotus is one of our most popular poppies because it has a very easy center to paint. So you're just gonna use a little spritz of water to open the leaves really wide, and then you just paint that center black. But I have a video on poppies on there, and I actually shared the color I used if you want that natural orange poppy look. I forgot the other one I used. I think I used a peony and something else. But again, you can find all of our videos on our, thank you, on our business page under the video tab. Actually, this is a lotus, but this is a little baby mini one. But that's what it looks like. And when you paint those centers, it'll look just like a poppy. A lot of our flowers, you can make them look like they're fresh flowers with just a little bit of paint. Now, I'm not going crazy with the flowers right now, but I do have a skinned one in there, that's Firefly. And then I used the closed eclipse with the thistle, and I just thought that was enough color. I didn't do any dyed flowers, but you certainly can, of course. But sometimes I like my fillers to be the colors and my flowers to just be the natural raw. So that is what I left them as. So yeah, so the poppies, I think we tried 3 different kinds in that video. Lotus is definitely, I think, the easiest because it has a nice big center, so it was easy. So just look as we're filling. And how cute, because again, how many of you guys have, like, you know, candles all over the place, but they're not part of like your decor. Like their smell is part of the season, but your look is not anything special. So this is a way to, it's like making yourself a little vase. I keep pushing these through because I'm impatient to let the glue dry. So I'm just filling it up. And I have some gold sparkles, and then I have some more Love Sola preserved filler, which I have tried so many preserved fillers, guys. I've, like before Love was selling preserved fillers, I had bought so many dried and expensive preserved, and it doesn't come close to the quality of Love Sola's preserved. And I wouldn't say that if I didn't mean it, because obviously I would buy what's best, and it is at Love. So I know, right? And you can just do it in your own. Look how cute, right? You guys, you could even use, if you do clear out your jar, you could put fairy lights in there and have it like lit up, right? Wouldn't that be cute? All right, I'm gonna do my next green. I got glue strands everywhere. My next green I'm gonna do is green star flower filler. And I'm gonna make little bundles and I'm gonna squeeze them on in there. So with the star flower, I'll show you. I'm using a candle before for the scent. Yeah. So I have my little bundle and I'm just gonna squeeze glue on the end and pop those in. Starflower filler, we've got a bunch of different colors. You could even use the yellows to be like a gold. But I loved this color. I'm not sure exactly all the colors that we have in stock right now, but those are under filler. We do have a search tab. I don't know if a lot of you use it or not, but if you know, if you watch a tutorial or something and you hear the name of something you're dying for, instead of going around searching like crazy on the website, you can just use the search bar. You type it in and it'll bring you right to the product description. So make use of that. That's how I find everything I'm looking for. Instead of scrolling through the different pages, I just type in what I want. Okay. Again, I see new people jumping on. Our Black Friday sale does end tonight on Black Friday. And it is the largest one of, of the year. There are some things that might never be this low again. So if you do need to stock up, or if you're wanting to give these a try, or if you're a bride, like now, right now is the time to do it, because it won't be on sale tomorrow. And then you're gonna be like, oh, I should have got them. I know lots of you have made multiple purchases because you go back and you go, I can't believe I got that many flowers for that cheap. Why didn't I buy every single thing that there was? So some of you have been back a few times. Some of you have already gotten your packages. And we're so excited about the quality and in the assortments that you went back and bought because of that. So we know that we have some frequent shoppers, but if you are new to Sola and you're wanting to try them out, now is the best time to try them out because they are so cheap. It's kind of like not much to lose, so you might as well go for it. And again, this is the star flower. And again, if you use the cheaper greeneries on the bottom and you fill with all these kind of fancier greens on the top, then you are not having to worry about it looking cheap because your eye will automatically go to this beautiful preserved and dry. This is like, again, I don't know how many people are doing teacher gifts this year, but a lot of people buy candles for teachers. I know because my mother was a teacher for 25 or 28 years, something like that, and we had a lot of candles. And so how great that you could still buy the candle, but you can make it extra fancy. And I know a lot of you too, you have, if you have businesses, you have little labels. You can put it on the bottom of the candle and put like, your little card basically on it so people know that you did it yourself there. I know, isn't it festive? Well, wait, because I haven't gotten to the glitter yet. I have some glittery stuff coming. I just want to get the green part in, but I'm excited because I like the gold glitter balls. I'm going to do Caspia next, okay? Everyone knows I love Caspia. So I've got some burgundy wine here, and I'm going to fill my gaps with the Caspia. If you wanted to smell on the outside too, you could actually get, essential oils or perfume oils that match, like let's say it's cinnamon, and you can do the back of your flowers with it so it smells even when it's closed. No, these are just fake. They're actually pretty like cheapy little plastic things, but they look cute because they're nice and big. So I like them in there. But they're styrofoam. They're styrofoam actually. But again, when you're putting all this other beautiful stuff, it all blends in, it looks nice. When I was in California, I packed up my own boxes that I shipped out to myself. So that when I got home, I'd have all the things that I wanted. But I did order myself the canela, which is the little red balls. I did order that, but my box has not arrived just yet. So I did ship it on my last day that I was there. So I'm going to be getting that soon. So a lot of my Christmassy supplies, I have not gotten yet. So my canela is on its way. I love those as a pop, and they're real and beautiful. So I'm just gonna keep spinning this, make sure I'm filling. Again, a few hours left to get it at the prices that they will not be again for another year, and sometimes maybe never for some of those things. Some of the things we just gave you an extra special gift of extra special discount, but doesn't mean we're gonna do it the same every single time. But there's a lot of stuff that's on 80% off, okay, and then there's a lot of 75% off, and you don't need to do a coupon code, which is really nice, because no one wants any extra added steps in life right now. So I know I don't like extra steps in my life, so everything is already discounted. You can get these fillers. Again, I'm using Caspia right now. You can get these fillers on a discount as well. All the prices are shown. If you spend $150, your shipping will be free. Oops, I have a little spot here. I didn't realize I hadn't filled. Let me add some Caspia there, and then I think I'm done with Caspia. Sometimes you need to have like where you like hold it backwards a little bit so you can see underneath. Okay, I'm making a very big mess here too. Okay, so do you see what we got going on? So I have two more things I'm gonna add. So I'm gonna add the tips of my spiral eucalyptus. I love eucalyptus all the time in every project. So you'll see it in most of my things. I like that it gives it some height. And then we'll end with our gold balls. But everybody has extra candles in their house. So like, this is the easiest project to do. And sometimes if you're in a business, sometimes even making yourself some projects and taking some really good photos of it, then you can like use the candle leftovers you have in your house, right? Take a really good, maybe professional photo of it, and then put it on your website, and then you can sell them. Instead of making them ahead of time and spending the money then, you could sell them and make them as they come in. And that way you don't have to actually buy like any extra supplies just to get a picture out there. So, you know, use a candle you got laying around, make a sample, and then when people start buying it, you can go out and buy new candles and things like that. So again, I'm doing eucalyptus. This is spiral eucalyptus. This is the green, not the frosted. But the frosted would look pretty in some Christmas ones. So if you have the frosted spiral, that would look really pretty because it would look kind of snowy. And the link is at the bottom to our website. We do have tabs for like our newer flowers, fillers, Fifth Avenue, premium flowers and such. So you don't have to go digging around too far. It's kind of easy to navigate the website. Okay, so I've got my spiral eucalyptus in there. Okay. And again, the top, you see how it just comes off, okay? So you can use your candle, and then when you're not using your candle, you can put your lid on and it'd be beautiful. Okay, so these are my gold ball things that I have that I'm just gonna add in there. for some sparkle. I mean, I'm not usually a huge glitter and sparkle fan, but who doesn't love it around the holiday time? Because I do. It is the one time that it does not bother me. And it doesn't bother me because of the look. It bothers me because you know glitter, like you take it out and it is everywhere, always, forever. I had done a glitter project outside because I thought I was being smart on my deck, and the glitter was there for 3 years. It would not come off no matter what I did. I hosed it. So the only time it came off was when we super power washed it, like super duper power washed it, and then repainted my deck. Like that glitter was there forever. So I don't use glitter a ton, but Christmas and holidays and all that is the perfect time to take it out. You can even do an entire glitter blast of your top here. You can do, I get it on Amazon. It's literally called Glitter Blast. You can get an iridescent, you can get silver, you can get gold, and you can spray down our flowers. If you want glittery Sola flowers, like maybe if that's what you would like your glitter part to be. But yeah, it goes right on anything. We spray our fillers. If you guys get the bleached baby's breath or any of the preserved baby's breath, you can spray it with glitter. So I think there's blue baby's breath, maybe in preserved. If you sprayed it with the silver glitter spray, how pretty would that be as a nice filler? All right, let me just rotate and see if I need these gold guys. I think I just need one in the center. But yeah, now's the time for all you glitter ladies who love the glamour to pull out their stops there. It would be cute even if you did little ornaments. You know the dollar store has like teeny tiny ornaments? You could put little teeny tiny ornaments in it. But look how beautiful, guys. And it's just a candle. Like it was, I think I got it at Big Lots for like, I don't know, $7. But you turn it into something as a double gift. So, you know, you're gifting them with a candle, but it's also a decoration. And so for me, it's a win-win. But I also like the idea of just doing my own candles, because I was gonna take out Christmas decorations today. I decided I was too exhausted to go up and down the stairs 42 times. So I'm going to maybe do it tomorrow. And I thought, I have all these candles and now I get to add them to my decoration. And then you just store them with your Christmas stuff, because you know Sola flowers, maybe just put a piece of tissue paper on it if it's going somewhere dusty like an attic or a basement. You know, put a little tissue paper over it, box it up, and take it out the next season. And then you have your seasonal candle with your seasonal bouquet here on top of it. Do you guys all say bouquet or bouquet or bouquet? I don't even know how else I say it, but for some reason, everyone thinks I say it wrong, and I'm not really sure why. But that's what it looks like, this beautiful Christmas bouquet, ready to be on the fireplace. I mean, I might be going a little crazy with the gold balls, but I don't know. I like it. I might need to just stop. Actually, I have like 2 pieces left on this stem, so I think I'm just going to use it all. But maybe I didn't need it. Maybe someone should have stopped me a little bit ago, but maybe all of you like the glitter as much as I do. When I use the glue gun so fast back and forth, my glue doesn't heat up fast enough, so I always have to push it through. You say bouquet too? Okay. Apparently I say the bow part wrong though. Like apparently I have some weird accent that I didn't know I had. So I don't know, but it's all right. You all understand what I'm saying too. That's all that matters. So I think I got these glitter guys from Hobby Lobby. A lot of the seasonal stuff I just store from year to year. So I don't always know. I don't always need to buy new stuff because I hoard holiday stuff when it's on sale after the holidays. That's the best time to buy it. So I'm gonna show it to you. Okay, where's the front? This is the front. But look at it, and it was nice and full. And again, you can go, I'm sorry, I've got glue strings everywhere. If you had a really tall candle, because you know, people buy lots of tall candles, and it's really, you know, like tall like this, you can go really high with this top part to make it look like a nice tall vase instead of a short little stubby top. But you got to make sure that you balance the size of your candle to the size of your top, because you don't want this big huge tall thing coming from this little mini candle. So I did kind of short and chubby on the top because my candle is short and chubby, kind of like everyone else in my family, and we did short and chubby. But if you had a long one and you wanted it to look like flowers coming from a vase, then what you're going to do is just make taller pieces off that foam. But look how pretty. And it was, I don't know, how long did it take us? Not long. 15, 20 minutes? I don't know. If I wasn't talking and pulling glue strings off my eyelashes, it would probably be faster. But so pretty, so easy. And you can do color schemes of what your candle is. If your candle is white, you can do some of those creamier, goldier things. But my candle was like, it's actually a little orangey, but I went with red and raw. And I didn't use a ton of solar flowers, but you can pop in, again, those preserved and dried fillers really make a difference. See how like this eucalyptus just changes the entire look? I only used like 5 or 6 stems, and look how much it changes the look, just those little eucalyptuses. And this tucked in Caspia, like, again, you don't need to go crazy with all of the preserved and dried, but it does change the whole look. Those bright green flowers, those starflower green ones, they change the entire look of it. So again, if you have candles laying around and you just want to decorate them for your own house, if you are having a ton of candles, you can, again, wash out the wax and you can fill it with fairy lights. That'd be really pretty. Or candies if that's what you're wanting to give. Or cookies if you had a really big one. You could give cookies if you're going to give like cookies to the teacher. Then they can unscrew it. They can have this beautiful thing and they can put whatever they want, their paper clips or whatever, and leave it on their desk there. So depending on what you want to do, there's so many different things, but you get a chunkier look than like a mason jar. But you build it this similar way as you would a mason jar, but right now mason jars are hard to get at cheap prices for some weird reason. Mason jars are like out everywhere. So we just thought, you know, this would be a cute way to double gift, because a mason jar is just a mason jar, but a candle has a candle and the arrangement on top. So that is what we did. I'm so excited to put it in my house now. I don't know, I'm looking now like at my fireplace. Do I want to put it out tonight? Even though I haven't decorated yet, but I am gonna put it out and I'm excited about it. I hope you guys love it. Again, tonight, the very last night for our huge, biggest sale of the year, Black Friday sale, up to 80% on solar flowers. There was no other solar flowers as cheap as our flowers, so go get them if you want them. Assortments are a great way to start, a cheap way to start if you are just looking to get a collection of different styles and sizes. Grab those assortment packs. They're so cheap right now. You can't lose out. Thanks, Johnny. I hope you love it. I love it. I'm very excited about it. So yeah, so we're gonna do a tutorial sometime next week as well. And if anyone ever has ideas or things they want to have me do, I can do it. I know someone asked for a mug, so I think I'll try a mug for somebody. And I have a few other ideas that I want to do as well. So I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Enjoy your weekend. I hope everyone had a really great Thanksgiving. We are so thankful for each of you. We're especially thankful for all of you who have purchased during our sale, keeping Sultan and his workers very, very busy. But we are so thankful for your support for our small business. And we hope you enjoyed our tutorial tonight. All right, talk to you guys later.